Hello Festringers and Owen lovers. Right, so some of you have been asking me how I go about recording videos and how I go about like creating things. There you go, look how I make my base videos. It's proven on screen. So I thought I'd do a quickish kind of like video on how I go about doing that. Okay, so the first thing, most important thing, probably out of everything is lights. Good lighting is like paramount. That one's not on at the moment, but it's not bad. And that will make all the difference to the quality of your videos. Okay, second most important thing is of course a cup of tea right there. That's like just absolutely paramount, or coffee if that is your preference. Okay, and so in about 2007 time I used to use PCs, and when I first started doing base videos I got a PC and it was a nightmare. It was a horrible experience. Back then you used to have to do it from a camera and then upload the camera to the PC, and then the PC would go like, I don't understand what you're trying to do, and then you know, things have come a lot further. So back then I wanted something that was all in-house, so a beautiful face got me a iMac right there, and I haven't turned back from Macs really. Everything, what I wanted is something that was, everything was in-house, so it's got a camera in it, it had the editing software, iMovie was in it, and music software stuff, and it just made things easier. So I got one of them, and everything was plug in and play as well. There was no like stressing about. Obviously PCs have come a lot further now, and they are of very good quality as well. So whatever your preference is, just whenever I say Mac, just swap that with PC, I guess. Right, okay then, so the first instance we have the Zoom B3, which also acts as an audio interface, right? Alrighty. The B3 has no power. Plug it into the Mac powers it. There's no need, there's no use for external, hold on one second. There's no use for external power. The Mac will do the whole thing. And then you come down here and it's as simple as this. You don't even have to do this. It just plug in and play. It's like, okay, then there you go, like input, bam, Zoom G series. Easy, right? Then you plug that into your base and then you play. I do the output, it is from headphones from there to my noggin. Okay then, and that is it. You hit this record button here, bosh, and then that will play. So just to give you an example of how I go about doing that, when I'm recording the riffs like for the 365, I don't ever have like a creative idea in mind. I pick up the bass and whatever comes out is what I do. And sometimes I'll go to record and I'll record like 7 in a row, and sometimes I'll go to record and nothing will come out. Sometimes I'll just get one. This is how I do it. Lob a riff down like I'm doing here. They normally last about, what is that, yeah, last about 40, between a minute and 30 seconds I'll say. So I lob that down, then I'll take the best bit out of that, right, and then that goes here like thusly. Okay, so I've got the best bit of the riff, you know, where I've played it nicely and in time and beautiful, and then I put the tempo thing over the top. That's just text, and then that's that part done. I do that, as I say, about 7 times, whatever, or no times, depending how creative I'm feeling for the day. Okay, then I literally turn off the Zoom B3, and then I take the wire out and I plug it in. I'm doing this with one hand, so it's nightmare. 1 second. There you go, and I plug it into the blue snowball there, right? Exactly the same thing. I've just plugged that, that's straight into this, that powers that, and then the Mac says, oh, there's a blue snowball. That's great, isn't it? And then I can record the videos externally on here. So I just hit this little arrow here, and then there's a little kind of record thing there. And now that's picking up the sounds from me speaking and the bass amp, and the bass of course, which is behind me, okay, as you can see, as you know in the videos right there. So that's that done really, and then you record those 7 times over the riffs that you just did, the tutorial parts, like here, and then these are the talky bits here. Nice and simple, yeah. There's loads of mistakes in there, right, when I'm speaking. There always is. That's like invariable, is that a word? An easy way to say that is it's going to happen, okay, and there's going to be mistakes, so I'll edit, and to edit it's literally save that there's a bit that I don't like. Oh, I don't like that bit there. You double push here on the MacBook Pro, and then you split the clip again, and then you can get rid of that bit nice and easy. It's very simple, very simple. Even idiots like me can use it. I do the recording now. The actual recording comes from the iMac's camera, the iSight there, and again, all I do is hit that right there, and then you are ready to rock and roll by hitting this button here. So in the first instance, it's the zoom, okay, that's to get the bass example. In the second instance, that's to get the actual tutorial part. To do the thumbnails, which I've only just started doing, and I need to go back and do it for the rest of the 365, I use Flash. Okay, so it's just Adobe Flash. Basically, pretty much the same setup as Photoshop, but obviously it's more for animation. But I use it to do my graphic stuff as well. So I take a picture of myself with my fingers like that there, and then I'll put the text and the graphics over the top of it. It's very, very simple stuff. It's just, yeah, there's loads of programs, and there's even like YouTube plugins now that do this for you. This is the old school way of doing it, really. Well, I say old school, it's probably about 5 years old. And that's pretty much it, my friends. If there's any other questions you've got about this stuff, then just give me a shout in the comments below. See you in the next video. Ta-ra!